Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Scumdogs Kennel. I'm your host, Chris Williams, and we're going to do yet another great show. We're going to be looking at comic skates, Indiegogos, and having some fun. But first of all, we wait for people to gather in the chat. Let me go off and show some artwork off from my own upcoming graphic novel, Scumdogs. Okay. Here's my extreme '90s cover. I should show the artwork, and it looks pretty good, don't you think? I did this cover to harken back to the comics of the '90s. Now, Scumdogs, the name of my Indiegogo, is a parody book. It parodies cartoons and comic books we've seen in the 80s and 90s, and, well, anywhere else they would find fun to parody. Now, the Scumdogs themselves, the title characters, well, in the future, there's such a thing as Scumdog Sports. Basically, if you want to, it's superhuman sporting events. And they're called Scumdogs, basically as a bad word for the competitors in it. Because to compete in these sports, you have to have superpowers. And to do that, you have to trade in your humanity by transforming yourself into a monster. So they're not exactly the most the most on-the-top people. They're willing to train themselves into hideous beasts just to compete for money and stuff. So what happens if they get banned from sports? Well, the Scumdogs, my title character, Deathmug here, decides to take over the world. Deathmug being the purple guy with the male skull mask, because he's a parody of villains from 80s cartoons. He's got a male skull mask, much like a Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe. He's got gold on him, much like a Serpentor from G.I. Joe. And, of course, he's purple like the Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's fighting his archenemy, Buick Starpoon, the guy with the pink pompadour hair, who's a G.I. Joe parody, along with the rest of his team, who are all G.I. Joe parodies. But he is also parodying, James T. Kirk from Star Trek, as well as Buzz Lightyear and Buck Rogers. It's a space hero kind of character. You see the other members of Buick Starpoon's team on this cover, as well as the other characters that'll be appearing in this book. The guy over there with the mohawk and the blue uniform, because they all wear in the space on Buick Starpoon's team, they all wear similar uniforms. As I said before, they're also G.I. Joe parodies. The guy over there with the mohawk in the uniform, that guy is Roadhog. The bald guy with a gun down here, that is Beach Pounder, and that guy back there in that vehicle in the red uniform, that is Blast Tank. And as I said, they're G.I. Joe parodies, so each of them has a specialty in the military. Buick Starpoon's specialty is that he's a captain and stuff. Roadhog's is that he's an army guy. Beach Pounder is that the Beach Pounder is because he's a Marine, and the guy back there, Blast Tank in the vehicle, he's a heavy vehicle specialist. Otherwise, he's a tanker and stuff. You get it. Yeah. Now, this cover is pretty good. This is one of 3 different variant covers you'll be able to back when my campaign goes live. Okay, it looks good, don't it? Now let's go look at some more artwork. Now here's Girl Friday. She's another member of the Wild Rangers. That's the name of Buick Starpoon's team in the Space Forces. See, the Wild Rangers, they're heroes. They save the day, but they're also highly destructive idiots. So they needed someone to basically rein them in. So Girl Friday's superiors in the Space Forces, they basically assigned her as Buick Starpoon's second in command as a way to basically rein him in and basically control him. Only she really hates her job, and she really doesn't have any interest in doing it because she feels like she's been reduced to being a babysitter for the team. She really hates Buick Starpoon and the rest of them. She just wants to transfer out of that outfit as soon as possible. And that's pretty much fun, the idea of Girl Friday there. All right, here we have Deathmug's Henchman, because in all 80s cartoons, the main villain would always be served by total idiots. Well, these are Deathmug's idiots. The blue guy and these are Deathmug's idiots. The blue guy with the top hat is, Murder Mouth. And the pink guy down here is Sloppy. They're basically a parody of Bebop and Rocksteady from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're a couple of idiots who can't possibly do anything right. And now we're going to look at Hairmail Doctor. He's another G.I. Joe parody. He's a parody of Dr. Mindbender from G.I. Joe, a mad scientist. Only my mad scientist is crossed over with a hairmail musician. I thought that would be an awesome idea for a villain, so I created Hairmail Doctor. Come read about him in my graphic novel. All right? Here's Miss Breasty Melons. She's another another scum dog. She works with Death Mug and stuff like that. Now, by the way, folks, hit that like button for me because it helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go share this video out on social media. Miss Breasty Melons is a parody of the Baroness from G.I. Joe, but unlike the Baroness, she's a party girl and just wants to have fun. I thought that would be a good idea for a villain. So you saw my characters there. Let's go back over here. We got 5 minutes in. That's not too bad. You can, by the way, these the Hair Mail Doctor pinup and this pinup here will be included with other pinups in my graphic novel for you to have. But we'll also I'm also going to have them out on T-shirts from Crypto Fashion as soon as I'm able to do it. So look out for them, okay? They'll be great. You'll be able to take home a T-shirt with any character of the Scum Dogs on it, and you'll just enjoy them. Now let me exit out of these. We can look at some Indiegogos now. Looking pretty good. Let me go over here. These. Let me hit that like button. By the way, folks, when you're on Indiegogo, check out the pre-launch page of my own Indiegogo the pre-launch page of my own Indiegogo Scum Dogs. Okay, just go to Indiegogo. Tap out Scum Dogs. It'll take you to my pre-launch page. Sign up for it, and the first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon. It looks like a few new Indiegogos have basically sprung up on Indiegogo. Looks pretty good. So that's pretty good there. Right. By the way, hit that like button if you can, folks, as well as it helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go share this video on social media. I think I'll go check out this one, maybe. Super Fantasy Girl 7 has made $5,021, now funding through in demand. Not bad. Chaotic Flux has made $497 with 29 days left. That's pretty good. Let's see. Work the Wizard. It looks pretty good. Work the Wizard. Portal of Echoes. Looks pretty good, folks. You can back Work the Wizard for, $25. You have a choice of 2 different covers, and here they are. But you can also back for Work the Wizard, the original Work the Wizard book, only Work the Wizard remastered. It's a remastered version of the first Work the Wizard book. That's pretty good, huh? This campaign has 25 days left. It's already made $7,295, and that's good. Let's take a look at this trailer. All right, that was Work the Wizard, Portal of Echoes. You can back it on Indiegogo. All right, let's go look at some more stuff. Let me go back over here. Not too bad, huh, folks? Let me do something right over here now. All right. By the way, folks, hit that like button for me. It really helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go share this video out on social media. I'll be right back, folks. I'm just doing some right here. I'm still hearing stuff, and it's doing some more ear. All right, just need to get this out. All right, there. Let me go back over here, go back to this, and let's continue having some more fun. Now, there's Hunting Alice, book 1. Let's take a look at it. It's made $1,011, going for, well, it's got 30 days. Looks pretty good. Let's take a look at the artwork first. Okay. The artwork is not bad. Okay, some of the artwork is good. They're very good. The artwork isn't too bad at some areas. Not really telling me anything that we will see inside the book. But then again, this book is also basically nearly been fully funded. 48 pages, black and white. The story, Agent Verily Wingate. Maybe I should read this first. Maybe. Free Agent Verily Wingate trading card for all the physical backers. Huh? Verily must turn to her former mentor turned serial killer, Faust previously thought dead, to help stop a mysterious new serial killer while hunting him down. She starts to realize she may be the hunted. What is the connection she shares with these two madmen? But that's not the only mystery Verily will uncover. The journey will take her down a psychological roller coaster through the dream world of the realities, past lives, which is the real her, and are they all? And who's this mysterious organization known as Jabberwocky? Okay, you can roll it. Ashcan, all 3 books. Hunting Alice A covered, $16. Okay, that's not too bad for this book. That's a good price for it. I suppose I could look at this trailer real quick.
When the X-Files meets the Silence of the Lambs. Agent Verily Wingate must locate her former mentor, a deranged serial killer believed to be dead but revealed to be incarcerated by the mysterious organization known only as Jabberwocky. Convinced he's the only one who can help track another serial killer and hell-bent on hunting her down, this journey will take Verily down a rabbit hole of psychedelic terror. Dreamscapes, alternate realities, and past lives. She will encounter alternate versions of herself and those that she knows. Is she the real Verily? Are any of them?
All right. Looks like it's pretty much over. All right. That was Hunting Alice. Let's go move on to something else. All right. All right. There's there's Alien Alamo. Look at that. What to look at next? Speed of Light is made. That 10 Mouse of Might has made 13,784. Not too bad. Perfect 10 issue 2 has made $3,820. Not bad. Let's see. Ooh, Cthulhu Hunter. A new book right there. What else to look at? Any new books? Let's see. New books. What other new books can we look at? There's that. Let's see down here. There's Workroom for the Crazies. Maybe go back up here. Let's look at Perfect 10. Yeah, let's look at Perfect 10, issue 2. All right, this book has made over $4,500. It's got 18 days left. It's nearly been fully funded. That's good. Perfect 10, issue 2 is a 28-page full-color action-adventure superhero book with additional pinups. Perfect 10 tells the story of an artificial assassin named 10 who finds herself hunted by superpowered murderers burdened with guilt over the past she can't remember. 10 decides to fight instead of hide, throwing herself into a battle she can't possibly survive, or can she? And the artwork in this book is good. A good classic-looking comic book, good classic story. Let's see. Issue 2, physical copy, $16. That's pretty good for that book. It's very good. All right. It's very good. All right. What should I look at next? Maybe look at the trailer.
The perfection program. That's what they call it. It gave me life, but it also caused death. I never asked for any of this. Running from superpowered murderers who want revenge. Revenge for something I did? Something I can't remember. But I won't run. I refuse. I don't want to be controlled anymore. This world needs more heroes than villains. That's more important than anything, isn't it? My existence has to mean something. It has to make a difference somehow. For Virgil. For Aaron. I need to be worth this life I've been given. I need to do what's right. Even if it kills me.
All right. All right. It's Perfect 10, issue 2. Good looking book, huh? You can back it for, well, $16 for physical copy up on Indiegogo. So go do so. It looks great. Let's see what else to look at. There's Cthulhu Hunters, a new book out as well. Arkham Cthulhu Hunters 1. Let's take a look at this book. Arkham Cthulhu Hunters, professional artist for the first of the run. Let's take a look at the artwork. Okay, not too bad. I like some of the faces. More funny than anything else. But there is physical artwork up for it, and it looks like it could be decent. I'm a comic book writer with a lot of great stories and surge of artistic speed and talent. I developed Arkham Cthulhu Hunters more than 2 years ago and have extensive story outlines for the first 7 issues and skeletal outlines for the first 15 issues. Though I have nearly completed the first 2 issues, my speed is painfully slow due to my physical condition. I tell artists would be of enormous benefit to me is my hope to gain some notice on Indiegogo as well as some funding to complete at least the first 7 issues in timely manner for the end of 2021. Contributors will receive digital copies in JPEG format of the first 2 issues when the second is complete. Issue 1 is complete and is being offered as a benefit for a small $2 contribution that is half of the retail price. The comic is written in a very cinematic format and is my hope to one day see it in screen. But first thing first, I want to complete my first comic storyline. Please feel free to contribute more if you like, but $2 and an email address that accepts messages 12 megabytes maybe will get you the first issue complete in the digital form. This looks interesting. It's very interesting. All right, yeah. I like the artwork, though. I mean, he does have talent here. What he does and stuff like that. I mean, look at that. That's a good face if he drew it. That's Cthulhu Hunter. Looks pretty good. All right. Let's go look at some more stuff now. Let me go back over here. We're 20 minutes in. Okay, that's pretty good. What else to look at? Let's go down here. Let's look at some more stuff and have some fun. Let's look at some more comics. Ooh, there's Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2. I, of course, have backed this book 3 times. Well, 2 times. I backed it for the Ides of March cover, and I backed it for the Jarlee and Salamandroid Death Sting book. It's made $1,146,916. Not bad. Over 1,146,000. It's good. Let's see. You can back this book for $25 for any of the Wrecked Planet covers, and at $25 for the Salamandroid Death Sting book. That's also very good. Let's read what we have here. 2018, 20 years after the Vespids invasion, Cyberfrog is reunited with his friend Heather Swan, who is surviving in the he's surviving in the Jersey Pine Barrens with her 10-year-old daughter Lily. They live by these 4 rules. Stay in the trees. The Vespids demonstrate they have trouble maneuvering in the forest. Stay near the smokes. The survivors keep bonfires going constantly. The Vespids are repelled by smoke and fire. Always wear red. The Vespids can't see the color red. Wearing red makes you invisible to them. The survivors believe that they are safely hidden. Cyberfrog 2 Wrecked Planet is the long-awaited sequel to Cyberfrog. To the first Cyberfrog. It will be 48 pages long and looks pretty good. This book will include your Chromium variant of Wrecked Planet, bonus Cyberfrog Heart Sakura comic book. You're basically, if you back this, you're getting not only the book you backed for, but you're also getting 2 free comic books given to you as well. Salamandroid, and since I backed the Salamandroid Death Sting book, I'm also getting a free comic book with that, so I'm getting 5 free comic books. Salamandroid Colors in Classic Reprint comic book, 6 train cards, 2 giant dazzling stickers, Cyberfrog PVC toy. It's pretty good. The Salamandroid Death Sting book, I backed that. Everyone seemed to love Sal. I'm reading what and lots of people ask me if he might get his own title. Well, sure. This 32-page comic will tell a story what happened to Salamandroid. Daring. And as I said, I backed this book, so I'm also getting a free comic book with this one as well. During the Vespids invasion. And it's going to come with its fully wraparound Chromium cover as well, not Chromium cover, maybe a metal cover or something. During the Vespids invasion of 1998 and the fate that befell him. It ties directly into Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet. Is it necessary for it? Nope. But it will enhance your reading experience big time, and if you don't back it here, you'll find yourself looking for it later. No spoilers, so let's talk about the content. I've drawn and written it. It will have a wraparound glow-in-the-dark cover, 20 pages of, art and story, with a bonus Rogues Gallery. Ooh, looks good. Now, since I backed 2 books at the same time, I'm probably going to have them shipped to me in the chicken box. And as you can see here, it looks pretty good. It looks very good. It's very much fun. Hey, let's check out any new updates here. Here are more pages from Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet. Just taking a look here. You can back both Cyberfrog and Salamander toys for, if you back just a Salamandroid toy, it's only going to cost you $25. But if you back both of them together, it's $35. It's pretty good. You should get the Salamandroid toy, folks. It has an adjustable tail that you can do a lot of stuff with, so that's awesome. All right, let's see. Anything else? Go back over here. Let's see. Looking at some fun here. I guess I can basically read. There are no words here, but I can pretty much guess what's going on. Cyberfrog is attacking one of the Vespid. Cyberfrog punches it. Then he kicks it. Lily basically yells to get that creature away from her mother, or asks if Cyberfrog is okay. Cyberfrog says, "Stay back." The Vespid attacks Cyberfrog again. He manages to get away from him. Cyberfrog grabs the thing he was stabbed with. Cyberfrog basically takes down the Vespid. He uses the sharp pointing stick he was stabbed with. He then basically stabs the Vespid in the eye. He looks down. He basically then beheads the Vespid. He's hurt. He's tired. He gets up. He looks at the head. He then kicks it and stuff. He's still hurt and stuff. He's tired and slowing down a bit, but maybe he's not slowing down because he powers up, and Heather Swan and Lily are looking on horrified as he heals himself. Heather Swan holds her daughter while Cyberfrog heals. Look at it! Wow, not bad, huh? It's very good. I can read some more stuff of this later on, but so let's go back over here now. That was Cyberfrog 2, Wrecked Planet. It's up on Indiegogo, and you can still back it, folks. There's Mike Barron's Florida Man, folks. Help Mike Barron out. Help fund his book, Florida Man, here. It's already made $35,108. It looks like a great book. You can back it on Indiegogo, so go back it, folks. There's $4.99 graphic novel from Richard Meyer, our boy Zach. Let's take a look at it, huh? We haven't looked at it for a while. Let me go back over here. Ooh, we have 2 people watching. Hey, folks, please hit that like button for me. It really helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go share this video out on social media. Thank you for hitting that like button, folks. Before we do anything else, maybe look at $4.99. I could also look at some stuff, news stories, can't I? Because I've been doing this a lot lately. So let's go look at some news stories. Let's go to Disney Star Wars is dumb. Disney Star Wars is dumb. Let's take a look at it. Until there's still no improvements, sadly. Too bad. I could look at some more news stories, but maybe I'll do that later because I keep finding the same stories over and over again. All right, there's $4.99 graphic novel. I could look at that, or I could maybe look at some other stuff, or I could try to find some news stories. All right, let's look at $4.99 graphic novel. $4.99 is a 72-page graphic novel that takes place in an alternate history where the U.S. fought a ground war with Russia. Europe during the 1980s and 90s. After victory was achieved, millions of traumatized veterans returned home. Made the United States in their image. Military service is mandatory upon high school graduation. Marriage and procreation are highly encouraged by the state. To make up for the massive amount of deaths in the war with Russia are the 3 vicious veterans who run the town being targeted for the things they did during the war, or they act during, or how they act normally. The artwork looks pretty good. Well, it looks very good. Vicky and Nikki are best friends, high school seniors, almost ready to ship out when the first disruption happens. Sometimes I just feel like doing $4.99 is spray painted on the scoreboard of the football field. This single act of rebellion pushes the older generation to a rage. A hunt for the dissident in the community is launched, and the kids are left scrambling for who or what embodies the chaotic element introduced to the town. Is it one of them, more than one? The artwork in this book is good. It's more stylish than the best artwork I've ever seen, but it's very good for what it is. For what it is, it's very good and entertaining. All right, here's some more artwork. You can also back for it, which is as is Richard Meyer's Impossible Stars graphic novel. You can still back for that book as well with this campaign. So that's very good. This book is in demand. You can back $4.99 POD bundle, $40. $4.99 book 1. Graphic novel, $25. Pretty good. Pretty good. At least I think. Let me go down here and make sure and stuff about for Impossible Stars. Let's see, add-ons for an agent. The critically acclaimed 190-page black and white graphic novel. As is Richard Meyer's Impossible Stars graphic novel. Stretch goals. How much money is this book has made? $71,000. The stretch goals are 50,000 stretch goal unlocked, Norwell stickers, 60,000 stretch goal unlocked, Alpha High Hall Pass, 75,000 stretch goal, large postcard print. And this book has made 71,000. It's still going on there, huh? I could look at this trailer, but hey, it's got a good trailer, but I think I'll move on. I can come back to this later on and have some more fun if I still feel like it. All right. There's Electric Youth 1 and 2. Maybe I'll go and maybe see if I can't get some, or maybe I'll look at some of these over here. I looked at a bunch of new books. Let's go look at Titan Mouse. Let me go back over here. Oh, we have 3 people watching. Please hit that like button for me, folks. It helps me fit the algorithm, as well as please go share this video on social media. Share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, share it anywhere. As well as please go over to Indiegogo and stuff like that. Back at Comicsgate books. Here's Titan Mouse of Might, or Titan Mouse 2, the new Titan Mouse book. Titan is an extraordinary creature that has been endowed with powers beyond that of any normal mouse. Titan is originally from another world, where the animals are intelligent. See the Parkin lands in Nimbus. And right, that's pretty good, huh? After triggering an explosion in his world, Titan is transported to the world of man, where his epic story unfolds. You can back this book, a physical copy of this book, for $25 and stuff. That's pretty good right there. Titan regular hardcover, $25. Titan 2 regular hardcover, $25. That's pretty good. Yeah. That's very good. All right. All right, one more thing. Remember, folks, before I watch any trailers, go over to Indiegogo and basically search out my graphic novel, Scumdogs, okay? Just go to Indiegogo, search out Scumdogs, go to my pre-launch page, basically sign up for it. The first 100 backers will get a free poster of Buick Starpoon. All right, go over here. Let's look at this trailer. All right, that was Titan Mouse 2. You can back it on Indiegogo. It looks like a pretty good book. All right, there's some new Indiegogos up as well. There's Astral Theology. Haven't looked at that. Satisfaction, Action, Love, Death, and Betrayal. I'd like to take a look at that. Looks like it's been fully funded. That's pretty good as well. There's also Chaotic Flex 3. New issue is out. It's made $497, so it's got 29 days left on its first 30 days. It's been backed. Last 2 issues have been backed, and they look pretty good. All right, let's go look at this. Maybe I'll come back to this amendment in a moment. Let me go over here. Thrones and Bones, a 5th edition compatible campaign based on Norse mythology and the Thrones and Bones fantasy trilogy. Let's take a look at this. A 5th edition compatible campaign setting based on Norse mythology. Welcome to Northern harsh land beset by marine trolls, capricious elementals, malevolent spirits, serpentine norms, greedy undead known as Drugar. Nuremberg is a 5th edition campaign setting drawn from the sagas of Norse mythology and the pages of the novel Frostborn, book 1 of the trilogy. Lowe Anders is an absolute master of world building and character, and he's brought all of that considerable skill to bear in the lavish, exceptional project, The World of Thrones. It Bones is the sort of place where legends are born, and I have no doubt people are going to be talking about it in the same breath as Dragon Lance and Grey Hawk in years to come. This is the start of something very special indeed. George Mann, former publisher, manager, Games Workshop, and best-selling. The first volume of the Thrones Bones campaign setting contains approximately 200 pages of lore and mechanics for your 5th edition games. Within this lavishly illustrated tome, players and game masters will find over 60 pages of lore detailing the people, places, and perils of the Northern Land, as well as new races, subclasses, feats, spells, magic items, Norengrad features, and mechanic for gaming, losing honor in the original system of rune magic and bestiary, 31 new monsters, where all 30 monsters and a very cute seal, as well as rules if we're playing the ball game and nut liquor, the insult rhyming competition for flitting, insult rhyming competition, popular board game, Thrones and Bones, two complete starter adventure, kick off your exploration of this fascinating setting. Oh, nice. Nice. I like what I'm seeing here. Okay, let's go look at this. Physical hardcover, $50. Get the Thrones and Bones Norengrad in both PDF and hardcover, shipping not included. Shipping to be calculated and charged in pledge money. Hardcover. Okay. Both PDFs and both hardcovers, $75. Hardcovers, map packs, everything in the kitchen sink. PDF, hardcover, board game arena, miniature. I guess you get the okay, that's pretty good. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, that's Thrones and Bones. Looks like a good game. It's made $28,000. Over $28,000. It's funding through demand. Yeah. Okay. What to look at next? Maybe go over here and look at some video games. All right. Cyber Rebellion. All right. There's Sunhaven. Take a look at that. We've looked at it before. It's made quite a bit of money. Or I could go back to comics, see if we can't find some more new ones. All right. There's other stuff to look at. There's Ultra. Let's take a look at that. Let me go back over here. We got still people watching. Thank you for checking into the Scumdog's Kennel. Please hit that like button for me, as well as please go share this video out on social media. Share it out anywhere. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Reddit. I'd take a look at Ultra. Maybe I'll look at something else. There's Skits, the comic book. There's Speed of Light. Looked at this stuff. Let's see. We Deuce Volt. There's Sidon codenamed Kill Switch. There's War Party. There's Nexus. Oh yeah, here's another book from our friend Mike Barron. Nexus, The Coming of Gormondo. Here, watch Nexus fight the planet-eating Gormondo. Will he be able to fight this villain? Who knows? It's going to be fun reading about it. You can back this book for, unsigned Nexus Gormondo for $39. The book is over 125 pages. Yeah, it's 216 pages, so you're getting a full story, I think, in this book. And it basically looks good with some incredible-looking artwork. All right, we got 4 people watching. Thank you for checking in. Let me see. Have you guys hit that like button for me? Thank you. If you have not hit that like button, please hit it. All you folks, as well as please go share this video out on Twitter and Facebook. Right now, we're looking at Nexus, the Camino Gormando. How many of you missed their simple excitement from those bygone years and wished it would return? The exception wish it would return as 2 creators that entered the comic field in 1981. Publisher and artist Steve Rude, along with partner Nexus creator Mike Byrne, wanted to move our industry forward by returning to something that made the popularity of comics what it was. It was time for someone to revive the excitement of adventure strips, and we'd begin by adapting it to our longtime creation Nexus. 5 years ago, Rude Dude Productions reintroduced that to the world, that the world of publishing had thought virtually extinct, the full-page Sunday newspaper adventure strip. For a while, I've been asking what happened to the American comic strip, reduced almost microscopically by the 1970s. I've wondered the same, so with no one limiting us but ourselves, in 2015, we began adapting the award-winning Nexus comic book into a Sunday newspaper strip. We're happy to finally announce that the entirety of the Nexus strips will now be published in one massive collection. Anyone who has ever ordered from us knows we care about the quality. This is not a Kinko's handmade book. All our books and everything we do are top quality, professionally printed, thick stock, archival safe, and we spend thousands of sturdy shipping containers, mailers, tubes, and packages to get those items. Looks good. Ooh, very good. Good looking book. Go back, Nexus, the Camino Gormando and Indiegogo folks. You can still do it. Still making money there as well. All right. Let's look at some more. There's more books, huh? There's Stealing Solo from the Phantom Menace in this edition with a brand new cover on it. It's made $32,491. That's pretty good. There's Cavewoman Middle Age coming from Emerald Dark. Okay. All right. There's Shao Century, book 1 into the Eternal. All right. Let's go down. Lilith has nearly been fully funded. Lilith says book 2, Darkness Rising. It looks like a pretty good. Oh, Starlight Cats Merlin Rising has made $97,584. Not too bad. Hey, folks, if you feel like it, leave some comments. Well, yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. Leave some chats. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about my show? Everything I can do, anything you want me to look at. There's Slaughter Squad. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'll look at another news story. Maybe. Last time it didn't work out so well. Okay. Maybe. Let's go to Bounding into Comics. Find something good to look at. Let's go look at here. Joe Manganiello explains why Deathstroke's solo film and part in the Suicide Squad didn't pan out. Ray Fisher calls out the Hollywood Reporter for inaccurate claims Zack Snyder's cut Kelsey Clemens from Justice League. Funko ends production of Cara Dune pop vinyl figure in wake of Gina Carano's firing from Disney and Lucasfilm. Disney sycophant malign conservatives and YouTubers for Kathleen Kennedy's failure with the Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy. Ruby Rose reveals her willingness to return for these under the right conditions. Ruby Rose returned to Batwoman. Oh, please, lady, let this thing die already. I don't see anything I really want to look at too much except maybe Disney sycophants, malign conservatives. Maybe. Should I read this? We already know that Kathleen Kennedy's sycophants are maligning people who are critical of her, not just conservatives, but anyone who has anything to say against this woman. Well, we should say something against this woman. Kathleen Kennedy's movies suck. They all suck. She's destroyed Star Wars. She should be driven out of the business and get anyone who would actually want to do Star Wars properly. It can be a man or a woman. Hopefully, it's just someone it's a guy who likes Star Wars. I guess I could look at that. I'm not so sure. I really hate talking about her. And the fact that Cara Dune's basically being, Gina Carano is basically being attacked left and right just because she's a conservative is also another bad thing I've heard about. How boring. Let's see. Oh, we have 4 people watching. Thank you for checking into the Scumdogs Kennel. Leave some chats, and as well as please hit that like button, folks, as well as please go share this video on social media. Let's go look over here. Maybe go to there, look at some other stuff now. There's that. Or maybe I'll look at over here. There's Electric Youth. I keep forgetting to do this book. Electric Youth, a coming-of-age comic blending sci-fi horror and into an epic, nostalgic thriller. The story. If you ever feel like you weren't the kid your parents wanted you to be, Jeff Eckert does, and when he and his dad moved to Irvine, California in the fall of 1989, things only get worse because almost all the kids in the boring-ass town seem chart-tuningly perfect. So when Jeff and his friends go dumpster diving behind the local Quickie Mart, they're just looking for a little stimulation. Instead, Jeff finds a dead body. Only no one believes it him, not his friends, not his dad, no one. It's up to Jeff to get the evidence himself, but the investigation has an even more horrifying secrets. And here's the brand new book. Basically, it's the Stepper vibes, except parents want their kids replaced with robots, huh? Looks pretty good. Nice improvement, huh? Artwork looks pretty good. How boring, huh? All right, that's Electric Youth. It looks like it has a good story. The comic you can back for $12. It's pretty good. Inspired by actual events as with beloved novels and films. The Step Revives Electric Youth is a 2-issue, 56-page full-color coming-of-age comic thriller that features the creative talents. The comic, $12. The Saga, $18. Get the first appearance, $30. I think you get back for the first issue as well, right? Somewhere. Electric Youth looks like a pretty good book. This is issue. Oh, wait a minute. You get the comic. This digital deluxe. I thought you could. Wait a minute. I guess they're only offering the digital comics. I thought they were providing the actual physical books. It's made for Electric Youth. Has made 1 and 2 has made $4,962. It's pretty good. I'm sure you get the physical books. Oh well. Let's see. We have people watching. That's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, looking pretty good today. Okay, I think I'll go look at a few news stories since I'm here and stuff. Then, personally, Gina Carano continues as Funko has reportedly ended production of their pop vinyl figure based on the character Star Wars, the Mandalorian character Dune. Oh, boring. Very boring. More of the blah, blah, blah. They're going after Gina Carano just because she's a conservative. Very boring. Unbelievably bad. I still don't want to read this. Maybe I'll just give my idea what this means. All of these stories are pretty much the same. I should read it though, but I can pretty much guess what's going on. Just because Gina Carano was a conservative, they're going after her. Basically, because she also basically spoke out about how or others have spoken out how the Mandalorian should basically be better than what it is. People are coming out of the woodwork like Kathleen Kennedy's sycophants to basically tear people down because, do they actually believe what they're doing is good, or do they watch this stuff and know it's bad, but their agenda politics is so good, so important to them that they must basically keep doing the company line. Okay, not the company line, because as you see with Disney, I've heard that at Disney, the actual shareholders are angry that Kathleen Kennedy is still at Lucasfilm and are basically angry beyond belief, and they want her gone. So there's that. Let's go over here. That's there. Maybe I should move on to something else, huh? Look at some more stories. Oh, there's the Abductables 2. Oh, Stomp 2 comic book. We need to look at that because Stomp 2 is a good-looking book. Stomp 1 was a good-looking book, and you can and the second issue looks even better. Stomp's story continues as the second issue. It will hopefully be an ongoing series of comic books. To do that, I will need your help to get this book funded. The reaction to the Stomp 1 remastered was very positive, and I can't wait for you to read Stomp's next adventure. And the cover looks pretty good. The first, Stomp 2 picks up only a few hours after the final page of Stomp 1. Loose plot threads from the first issue will be developed further, and Stomp will be forced to confront a new threat created by magical forces that he has never encountered before. My goal is to create this book into an ongoing series, and it looks pretty good from what the artwork looks alone. You can back this book for $10, but you can also back both issue 1 and 2 for $20. It's very good. Get both books and you'll enjoy yourself. Stomp has 20 days left. It's already made $2,141. It's made more. It's just going to make more and more money from here on out. So that's damn good. Stomp 2 is a 48-page book, so that's another reason to back it, because you're getting a good long story. All right. Let's look at some more stuff. There's Chuju Obsidian 3. There's Reanimated the Eternal Lie. There's Abductables 2 Ridiculous. Let's go look at it. It's been fully funded. It's made $8,723, so that's also good for this book. You can back Abductables 2 Ridiculous for $20, but you can also get Abductables 1 and 2 together for $50. That's very good right there. Let's look at what this book is about, huh? After the action-packed events of the Abductables, in which aliens learned the hard way that it's not a smart idea to abduct muscle-bound insomniacs with roid rage, those very same aliens, at least the ones that survived, must now enlist ever ornery abductees' help in order to defeat a new and even deadlier threat to the cosmos. This extraterrestrial warlord is hellbent in dragging space-age civilization back to the Stone Age, and with an evil army of mutant monstrosities known as the Fundament at his command, he might just be able to do it. That's Abductables 2. It's made $8,723 and looks pretty good. Let's take a look at the trailer for it. All right, this is the Abductables 2 Ridiculous. You can back it for $20 on Indiegogo. Let's go look over here for a moment. Let's see. Ooh, 53 minutes in. That's pretty good. I think now I'll go show off my own pre-launch page of my I'm going to show off the pre-launch page of my own Indiegogo book, Scumdogs. But first, maybe I'll look at Super Fantasy Girls. This is a collection of pinups from not safe, sexy for work, sexy superhero and drawing sketches and commissions by Kirk Lando. Commissions, the creator of Vampirica. You can back this book for, Super Fantasy Girls, a physical copy of this book, softcover edition for $20. And the art in it looks great. Vampirica's creator has done some good artwork here, and it looks great right off the bat. Let's I'm an artist, author, and independent publisher, best known for my Vampiris Luxura and Vampirotica line of comics, graphic novels, and art books, the seventh installment of my Super Fantasy Girls sketchbooks. In addition to creating my own publications, I'm constantly illustrating, drawing sketches, and commissions for my fans and friends around the world. And so you get the idea. This is basically when he has enough commissions and sketches, he basically releases a new Super Fantasy Girls book, and here's the latest one. You can back it for a good price. It's up on Indiegogo. Okay, we looked at that real quick. Let's go look at Alien Alamo, maybe. All right, let's go look at Alien Alamo. It's made $72,436. It's now funding through in demand. With this campaign, you can still back the Chenu as well. That's pretty good. You can back Alien Alamo for $25. You have a choice of 3 different covers, but if you get Chenu and Alien Alamo together, it's $50. Let's see down here. $50 for both of them. That's a pretty good price. Basically, aliens attack a bunch of farmers, and the guy isn't going to take any of it because he's an American. So he basically goes and fights these little alien bastards. That's the Alien Alamo. It looks like a great looking book. It's up on Indiegogo. All right. Yeah. Let's go look at Scumdogs. Just go to Indiegogo, search out Scumdogs. It'll take you to my pre-launch page. The first 100 backers get a free poster of my. Just sign up for it. Just sign up for my pre-launch page. The first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon.
Bored without any good comic books to read, as if you're falling through the depths of space, then come read Scumdogs. It's one hell of a great comic book. You're just going to. And unlike the blue-haired land whales or the purple land whales, you won't get anything like a Judith politics, and you can hear it on the wind. Scumdogs, just a great comic, just barging down your door, just sing all the little purple bastards running and screaming. That's Scumdogs. You'll see the amazing sights of people running past gigantic, bizarre pictures, with bizarre happenings and great stories that'll make you just love the story. You'll get characters like Sloppy here, Hairmail Doctor, Miss Breasty Melons, and you'll also get Murdermouth, as well as the ultimate character, Death Mug. Yes, Death Mug, and you'll see him fight his arch enemy, Buick Starpoon, who leads his team in the space versus the Wild Rangers in epic battles against the Scumdogs. You'll get characters like Hairmail Doctor fighting Beach Pounder in an epic battle with a blast tank along as well, firing off his missiles in an epic showdown that will leave you grasping and wanting more. That's Scumdogs. Go and back it on Indiegogo. You'll get 3 covers. You'll get this cover here that's just awesome, the 90s fine muscle cover. You'll get this one where basically a parody of the characters just working in a burger. Okay. You also get 3 covers, as well as the cover with them just chasing down purple land whales. Okay, little purple bastards. But it's going to be awesome. Get back these 3 covers on Indiegogo. Back my comic book. You're just going to love it. That's Scumdogs. Come and get it on Indiegogo.
And that was the pre-launch page of my book. Looks pretty good, huh? Now, remember, folks, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Read comics, they're bad for you, okay? Also, make sure you're still subscribed, and remember the there in my title is misspelled. The there in my title is misspelled. It's THERE, so it's read comics, they're bad for you. Let's see. Hit that like button for me, folks. It helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go share this video on social media. Share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, as well as leave some comments down below. I love to hear from you guys. Let's see what else. Also, go over and subscribe to Stitch Together Picks. Stitch Together Picks is a YouTube channel that deserves far more subscribers. His videos and reviews are great and stuff like that. As well as go over to Creepy Little Book and subscribe to him. Creepy Little Book is like the Art Bell radio show. You're gonna love his stuff. He releases small videos talking about high strangeness. He also does live streams every night. And on weekdays, he live streams at 12:30 a.m. And on weekdays, on weekends, he live streams at 11 o'clock p.m. Go and subscribe to Creepy Little Book. He talks about aliens and ghosts. Go and subscribe to Creepy Little Bucket. He's just awesome. As well as go to Twitch and subscribe to Robot Co-op. You're going to love Robot Co-op. They're just great. As well as please go, well, yeah. Remember, folks, also go over to BitChute and subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. As well as go over to Rumble and subscribe to my Rumble channel. It's also named Comic Freak. I upload all my videos to those sites. And remember, folks, I'll be back again tomorrow around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock for another live stream, so be sure to come back again then. I'm Chris Williams from the Scumdogs Kennel. Thank you all for joining me.